Hey friends, this is a short video about place value. Last year in third grade, your student probably learned specifically about the ones, the tens, and the hundreds places. This year in fourth grade, we'll add the thousands, the 10,000s, and the 100,000s place. So the biggest thing for students to understand here at the beginning is the difference between place value and value. So I have a definition of each of these right below here. So first of all, the place value is the position of each digit in a whole number. So this position is the hundreds place. This position is the thousands place. Just like in baseball, there is a position of a pitcher, there's a position of a catcher. So the place value is just the position. The value is what sometimes the students get confused about. They're like, okay, there's place value right there, and this is value. So how are they different? Well, the value is how much a digit is worth, and it's based on the place. So here is a number that we can look at to actually talk about these things. So this is 567,832. We have a 3. What place is that 3 in? Well, it's in the tens place, so that would be the place value of that 3, that digit. If we were talking about the value, how much that 3 is worth, well, 3 tens would be worth 30. So down here I have an 8 identified, so we're going to talk about the place value here. Well, the place value, we'd count over. Often that's what we do with the students, is we say, well, this is the ones, tens, hundreds. So that's the hundreds place. If we were talking about the value of this 8, we have to think, okay, well, if I have 8 hundreds, there's a lot of different ways that the students could think about this. So 8 hundreds is one way that they might write this. But we often, in class, we don't want to just leave it as 8 hundreds. We want to turn it into a number that we can actually see. So I have some Monopoly money here. And if we actually look at this, we have 8 hundreds. So if your students were to count by 100s, which sometimes they like to do with money, we would count 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So we counted 8 hundreds. So another way to write this would be to say 800. We can also think about this as a multiplication equation. So if we thought about it like this, I have 8 hundreds, right? So that would be 8 times 100. So any of these forms would be how your students could display the value of that 8 in that hundreds place.